Yo, good stuff. I got the plays for you guys for Monday Night Football. We got two games, so I got two plays for you guys in this video that we're going to get into in 1 second. First, before we do recapping, we're on a 12-4 run right now. So even though we had kind of a mid NFL Sunday, we are on a fantastic run on the channel still. We also cashed back-to-back Monday Night Football videos last week right here, and then the week before that right here. So make sure to drop a like on this video. It takes 1 second, helps me out so much. I'd really appreciate it. We always try to get like 300 plus likes is always what we shoot for, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for dropping a like and supporting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. I post these free picks for you guys every single day for college football and NFL. Like I said, we're cashing 12-4 run, cash back-to-back Monday Night Football videos, so hopefully we could cash again in this video. First, real quick, before we get into those plays, I do want to let you guys know, especially listen up if you're new to the channel, because this is the best advice I can possibly give you guys. You're watching this video because you want to make some money sports betting. Listen up. This is literally as close as you can possibly get to guaranteed money when it comes to sports betting. So I will leave the links down below in the description of this video. But if you go download the Chalkboard app right now and sign up using promo code GHOST, they will give you a $100 deposit match and a 0.5 free square for the games here on Monday night. And then Parlay Play, same exact thing. If you download Parlay Play and use promo code GHOST, they will also give you a $100 deposit match. So that right there takes maybe 5 minutes to do. I know probably 90% of the guys watching this video right now don't have these apps, or at least don't have one of these apps. So make sure to go do that. It takes 5 minutes. You could get $200 in a free score right now. But on top of that, you can get even more free money, because Sleeper right now, as far as promos go, this is probably the best app to get on right now. So when you download Sleeper, same exact thing. You use code GHOST when you sign up. They will give you a $100 deposit match and a 0.5 free square for Josh Allen, just like Chalkboard will do. But on top of that, when you download the app, they will give you a $20 free entry with no deposit required. So you download the app, use promo code GHOST when you download the app. They put $20 in your account right away to use and bet with. And then once you eventually still deposit, they will also give you the $100 deposit match and the free square. So literally, Sleeper right now, if you're not on it, get on it. If you have friends, family members, anyone that you know that likes sports betting, get everybody you know on Sleeper right now, including yourselves. Because again, using code GHOST gets you $120 and a free square for these games on Monday night. So again, the best advice I could give you guys. So go make sure to do that. All the links are down below. If you use that, it basically does it for you. But just make sure to actually use code GHOST before you deposit on these apps. If you forget to put in that code, it will not work. So make sure you guys actually type in code GHOST before you deposit. And as long as you do that, it takes 5-10 minutes to do. You guys, if you get on every app, can get $320 and 2 free squares for these games on Monday night. So make sure to go do that. It is literally, like I keep saying, the best advice I can give you. So I want to make sure all you guys listen to that. Go do that. If you're already on the apps, you can get friends and family members on and make a ton of money with all those deposit matches. So highly recommend it. Again, links are down below. But let's hop into the plays. So we got 2 plays today, like I mentioned. Since we did cash the last 2 Monday Night Football videos, I really want to cash this one so we could go 3 in a row, which would be insane. But the plays today, and we're going to talk about it more throughout the video. Real quick, I just want to let you guys know we're only betting on Washington and Chicago game here. There wasn't a ton of matchups I liked in that Falcons-Bills game, so we're actually just going to pay attention to one game. Okay, so we got Commanders versus the Bears in this game. The first player I want to go to is going to be Jayden Daniels. I'm sure a lot of you guys assume we're going to be going there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be betting on him in this game. So we're going to be taking Jayden Daniels over on his rush attempts. Last time I saw it, it was a very low line. I hope they didn't bump it. Okay, so they didn't yet. So this line is at 7 rush attempts. This, to me, feels way too low. If you guys have been betting for, I would say, probably more than this season. So if you guys were betting on the NFL last season and you paid attention to Jayden Daniels' stats, 7 rush attempts is insanely low. Literally no other sports book that I could find right now has him all the way down at 7. Everyone is having him at least 7.5. So if this doesn't bump to at least 7.5, or not, I mean, if not 7.5, probably 8 before kickoff, I would be absolutely shocked. So make sure you can get this play in right now. This line is just way too good. You can see what he's done so far this season. I mean, he's had, 11, 7, 8. So, I mean, he is either tying this line or going over every game. If you look at what he's done throughout his career in the NFL, he's averaging 8.7 carries a game in his NFL career. So having his line at 7 is insane. I mean, last week he just came back off of a knee injury and still had 8 carries. Now he is playing the Bears at home in prime time. If you think he's not going to get 7 carries, that just seems crazy to me. Now the Bears, as far as matchup goes, their defense is obviously very, very bad. Their run defense is atrocious, so he should be able to get a lot of yards running the ball, so that obviously helps. They don't force a ton of QB carries just because of the fact their defense is not great. They don't get back to the quarterback a lot, which means that they're not forcing quarterbacks to run that much. However, I mean, their last game was against the Raiders, and they forced Geno Smith to have 4 carries. And Geno, at this point, I don't actually know how old the guy is, but he feels like a dinosaur. I mean, he's probably 50, 60 years old at this point, is at least what it feels like. And he still had 4 carries. So I like Jayden Daniels, especially at home in a primetime game. I mean, he averages more rush attempts at home in general. And then on top of that, in primetime games, especially, he averages way more carries. So you add both of those up, and the fact it's all the way down at 7. I mean, again, like I mentioned, he's averaging 8.7 carries a game in his NFL career. So make sure to get this right now. Certain apps and sports books have him like really favored to go over 7.5 rush attempts. So the fact this is at exactly 7 gives us that option. If he does get exactly 7, he ties, so we don't even lose any money, which is also great. Real quick, if you guys don't know, if you actually take a knee as a quarterback, that counts as a rush attempt. So if we get lucky and he knees the ball before halftime or, to end the game, and he gets 1 or 2 knees in this game, that both counts as rush attempts. There's so many different ways we can hit Jayden Daniels' rush attempts. So make sure to get that in right now at 7. The next play we have is going to be Odunze, and this is another play that is just not having that much to do with the matchup. It's not like he has a crazy good matchup, just like Jayden Daniels for rush attempts doesn't have the best matchup in the world, but the line is just so good and we have such good odds to hit with that line. So we just have to take it before they bump that line. So that first play with Jayden Daniels is like that. And this play with Odunze is like that as well. 4.5 receptions. Way too low for him. You can see so far this year, he hit it in those first 2 games. He had 6 and 7. And in the last 2 games, he only had 3 and 4. Chicago is coming off of a bye week. I would expect them to get their offense back on track here and try to get more targets out to guys like Odunze and probably DJ Moore as well. In this game against Washington on the road in primetime, they're projected to lose the game. I do think they'll lose. They'll probably be losing the entire game, forcing them to pass. So Caleb Williams should definitely have 30 plus pass attempts in this game. If he does, Odunze, I mean, we could check his targets right now. His line's at 7.5, which isn't a bad line either. I mean, he's at 9, 11, 7, 8. So if he's getting, let's just average it out and say he gets 8, targets in this game. If he gets 8 targets in this game, he should definitely get 5 receptions. This is another play, though, that's probably going to bump to exactly 5 receptions before kickoff. So when I tell you guys, by the way, to subscribe to the channel, it's not me just saying subscribe, everyone subscribe, because I want the most subscribers as possible. It literally, I don't get paid for subscribers. It has nothing to do with that. The reason I tell you guys to subscribe is when you subscribe, you get notified right when I post, and I post these plays as soon as I find them. So if I find 2 plays like this, like I just did about 30 minutes ago, I instantly start recording and get these plays to you guys as soon as possible so that you can lock them in before the lines bump. So would recommend to subscribe. Again, it literally doesn't even really benefit me at all. It's just benefiting you guys so you get these lines in before they bump. That's why I post these videos, the night before the game. So just wanted to reiterate that, make sure you guys understand all that. But again, 4.5 receptions for Odunze. They should be losing. I mean, this is actually a pretty good matchup for him as well. Washington secondary has not been very good this season. So not only is it too low of a line in a primetime game where you're losing, but also has a very solid matchup. Jayden Daniels, 7 rush attempts. So that's going to be the 2 plays I got for you guys for these games on Monday. I'm going to show you real quick over on Parlay Play. Their payout is better. So if I put $100 on this play on Prizepicks, I'll show you guys right now, it's just going to pay out the normal $300. If I put this play in on Parlay Play, they're paying out over $400. So I tell you guys this all the time, and I promise you, I swear to you, Parlay Play, 99% of the time, has a better payout, has a higher payout than apps like Prizepicks and Underdog. So I highly recommend to download Parlay Play. Like I said, you're gonna get the $100 right when you sign up on Parlay Play, which is awesome. But then on top of that, throughout the NFL season, college football season, whatever you guys bet on, throughout the season, you're going to end up making more money just because you're placing bets in on Parlay Play versus Prizepicks because they pay out so much more. So wanted to mention that as well. Highly recommend to put all your plays in on Parlay Play because they do pay out so much. But other than that, use code GHOST on Parlay Play. You get the $100 for free. Chalkboard, exact same thing. They have every line imaginable, and they have great payouts as well. Use code GHOST. You get $100 and a free square over there. Sleeper, code GHOST, $100, another 20, so $120 and a free square. So I really do recommend this for you guys. Links are all down below. When you sign up and use code GHOST, you can get $320 for these apps. So make sure to go do that. It's just free money for you guys. Literally just trying to help you guys out. If you don't do that, I really don't know why you want to do that. I'm on every app I've ever found just because deposit matches are an absolute cheat code. So telling you guys got to go do that. Links are down below. Make sure to use code GHOST, get your free picks, get your free money, and all that good stuff. But hopefully we can cash for a third Monday Night Football video in a row, which would be amazing. So make sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. These are the two plays I got for you guys for these games on Monday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.